Hi, this is Gail and welcome. Today I thought I would share with you what I have done for week 27 of Roxy's weekly challenge. This is the file tab layered page embellishments. So what I did to save a little time is I went ahead and kind of pulled some together, and I'll show you. Just see if I can move it away a little bit. There you go. So I've got some laid out here. I figured I'd probably just do that many. This is not a real complicated thing, and also trying to shorten up my videos just a little bit when I can. So this is totally using all your little scraps. Also taking some of those strips that you get, especially from the margins of a book page, and lots of times I will go through and I will stamp on those like this. This Rachel suggested using paints or pens and doodling, so I tried that. I only have metallic Posca pens, but I thought they added a little bling bling and easy enough to do just sitting while you're watching another YouTube video or TV or whatever. Nothing that you have to think about, simple doodles. Okay, so as you see, I have a pile of scraps off to this side, and I have the things already laid out to make. I have also gone through and distressed them just to save a little bit of time. Okay, so let's get started. Okie dokie, so this is just a piece of doily, paper doily, and I will say I did not add lace and those kinds of things yet. It's not that I don't want to, it's that I haven't taken time to go through and even look at those things yet. So that's why you don't see any. And I don't want to use anything really great. If I have some scraps, that would be the perfect usage, in my opinion. So I am just gluing these together, and I am sure that you can use whatever glue you want. I just happen to be using Oohoo, and I think this is my last stick of that. This is, oops, yeah. Strong and fast, that's what it says. Made in Germany. Okay, so anyhow, now let's take this. This is just, yeah, you guessed it, leftovers after I pull off a die cut. These were the papers that were around it. This also happens to be a jelly print that I decided to use. And voila, I thought it would make interesting effects. So again, it's a scrap, but it's not going to go to waste. So if this were a page, you could attach it to the side of the page. But better yet, what if you have something folded over like so? Oops, for this one, What if it was on this side? Fold it over, and then you could add to this like so, and then flip it back, which I thought was pretty cool. And by the way, I did make two to show you, which I forgot about. So there's this one, and this one I used some birds, bird stamp, bird cutout, put my little stamping on the edge of a piece of margin paper from a book page. There's this one. Obviously, you can put the tab on either side, do your thing. And again, this is some more paper from around a die cut that I used. Okay, so you see those. Here's the one we just did. Okay, and I'm finishing up a architectural journal. So there's that. These are scraps that were from that mostly. This is from a blueprint. Here's some of the paper that from the margins that I doodled on. There's this. This is a piece of scrapbook paper. Oops, there we go. And it also has, as you can see, like this is an architectural piece of scrap. We have this. This is an old map. I went ahead and did this. And again, everything's distressed. You don't have to distress. That's just my thing. I like them distressed. Okay, this was left over from a piece of paper, a printable. I used printables from, goodness, Lorna Taylor. Who else have I used them from? Graphics Fairy. Roxy Creations. Yeah. Lots of sources for these. Okay, and I'm just going to look at... Now, this one got a little wide. This, I probably could have pushed in a little bit. It's all good, though. It's all good. I can add words. I can add more to these, and I may. Okay, so there's that one. And now we have this one. This was one of these little stamp things folded over. Well, it helps if you take the lid off now, doesn't it? Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I'm just erroneously, randomly putting these little tabs on. There's no rhyme or reason. You don't have to put a tab if you don't want to. I just kind of like to. So, I know we have 45 minutes to do these in. That's the rough, challenge. But I decided that since I really wanted to shorten up my videos, I'm not going to allow myself that much time on this one. And I just want to... Oh, wrong side, huh? Ruh-roh. There. Just kind of want to give you a sample. It's not like this is super hard or rocket science, and I think you're good to go without having me give you a zillion samples. So then, let's see here. That's going to go under like that. Let us see. I have kind of chosen papers in specific color schemes. I don't know, do I need that? I think maybe I thought the bottom kind of got washed out without. Yeah, I think that's what I thought. So let's do this. Just adds a little more contrast down there on the bottom. There we go. When I get this one done, I will be all caught up, I believe, on Roxy's challenges. Woohoo, woohoo. I am, however, now behind on the 52 tags handmade challenge. So, can't win, can't win. Hard to keep up with all of it. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, and now leave that till, okay. I think there's enough down here on the mat to use, huh? Quite a bit. Okay. I think this is actually something cut off of a mailing envelope. That's what it looks like to me, anyways. Here's my piece of paper that was painted with my metallic Poscas. Now, yeah, we want to overlay that a little bit. It does save time to go ahead and do all of this, but if you want to see it step by step and choosing papers and what have you, then there are several people who are working on these challenges and who have done that, and I follow pretty much the same premise as them, putting it together. You could just totally do it randomly and just pick up pieces and go. I did try to look at color schemes and themes because of working on journals. Needed something pretty thin in terms of a plant in order to use a plant. And so I thought this little piece of stamping kind of went with the whole flower theme. And so there we have it. Okay. Voila. Let's put the lid on the glue. And I did not mention, but I do hope that all is well with you and your world. And let me show you what we have accomplished. So, we have this one, and that appears to be a little crooked. I guess I don't really need to be concerned about that. We have this one. So this is in the kind of green and browns, pinks mostly, blues and architectural. Ah, yes, purples and turquoise. And this is kind of the same theme. Really love being able to use those remainders from die cuts. Okay, so there you have it. Week 27, the page tab embellishments. Okay, so please get out there, find your joy, follow your joy, and be creative, make some art, and please be sure and stay safe and healthy. And until next time, bye-bye.